What's going on, Shinigami Clan? Umber here, showing you guys what we drafted in the UNPL Academy League. Again, big shoutouts to It's Standing Mac for letting me join this league, and I can't wait to face all of our opponents. Hella excited. This team is crazy. Before we get into all of them, I want to tell you guys that during the grace period, I did do some transactions here. Originally, we were going to have Graphite and Florges, but after doing some talking with the homie Arcaniner, he mentioned Alona Ninetales and Veil. Well, obviously, Alona Ninetales sets up Veil, and I was like, "Oh, dog, actually, that'll." And he mentioned that like helps out Boulder a lot behind like it being behind Veil and all that's fucking sick. So yeah, we're rocking. We picked that up for that reason, and then more Grim. I always wanted to use a prankster Pokemon, so we got a prankster Pokemon. Yeah, so I was on in the fourth spot, I believe, in the fourth spot. And I honestly did not think I was gonna be getting Boulder. Gouging Fire was another option as well. I didn't think I was gonna get either of them. So originally, I did plan the team to be focused around Raging Bolt. But then, by the grace of the gods, I was able to get Iron Boulder. Again, I really did want Gouging Fire, but that as the person in front of me ended up getting that. So I was like, fuck it, I guess we just ball with Boulder. And honestly, I cannot wait to use this thing. I believe out of all the new ones that came out, I believe the only one that did not get picked up was Iron Crown, I think. But yeah, I was able to get my hands on Boulder. We got the Boulder here, aka Yami. Normally, I would nickname the Pokemon after what I have them nicknamed already. Like all these Pokemon I already have like nicknames for them. However, this time around, I went ahead and did themes. We're gonna go on some Black Clover theme here for the UNPL, mostly because my ass has started to has been watching Black Clover, and we I would always watch it, stop watching it, restart watching it, stop, restart, stop, restart, stop. But this time I have been committed. I am now on like episode 75. I don't know, and there's still more to go. So yeah, your boy's out here, dog. So we got Yami, our captain here, the Iron Boulder, Port Drive ability, obviously. With honestly, its space stats is kind of crazy. 90 HP, 120 attack, 80 defense, 68 special attack, 108 special defense, and 124 speed. Now I have done my calcs for some of my battles, and this thing is crazy. Its newest move here is Mighty Cleave. It's a base, I want to say 80, or is it base 90? I think it might be actually base 90. It's base 95. It's a base 95 rock type move with 100% accuracy, meaning we aren't missing anything. So we won't be running like Stone Edge or Rock Slide, unless of course calcs require it to knock out certain Pokemon, stuff like that. 120 attack is insane as well, but 124 speed is wild. Out of everything, this is actually the fastest Pokemon we have too, which is crazy. What was I about to say? Basically futuristic Terrakion, which I believe is now in NU. I could be wrong. I haven't been paying close attention to that, but it's crazy that thing dropped to PU, then got banned from PU. But it's fucking crazy that it's that low, or Terrakion is that low. This thing, however, is an OU, and it's a crazy fucking Pokemon. We got Mighty Cleave, we have Sacred Sword, Close Combat, EQ, Psycho Cut, Zen Headbutt. I mean, we'll probably be running Zen Headbutt over Psycho Cut any day of the week. We also have access to Wild Charge, Throat Chop. It also gets Agility and Sword Stance. if we want, we could do some wild shit like, I don't know, fucking Rock Blast or something. It does also get Solar Blade, so if our opponent wants to bring some, we could run a Solar Blade Iron Boulder. We might actually. Who knows? I think there's two. I think there might be 2 or 1. Coach actually has a Sun team. Anyways, but yeah, that's Yami, our captain here. And I'm hella excited to use this thing. I cannot wait. I cannot fucking wait. Next up, we have Bado, the Clotsire. Kind of forgot the name of it here. Originally, I wanted Clefable, but it got taken from us. So I was like, okay, I still want an unaware Pokemon, and I want something that's at least fat. Which technically all unaware Pokemon are fat. I don't know why I said that. Anyways, I was like, yeah, I want an unaware Pokemon still. And then I was thinking, and then I saw Clotsire. I'm pretty sure. Oh, by the way, Zweilous also helped out in making the team. So shout out to the homie Zweilous. I think he mentioned it. I think. I don't remember. It's been a minute. But yeah, I was like, yo, Clotsire would be good. It's a ground and poison type. It has Stealth Rock. It has Spikes. It has Toxic. It could sit there. Unaware, Water Absorb, and Poison Point. Poison Point might be like a niche little thing we might be running. Who knows? Water Absorb and Unaware, definitely solid. Because I believe somebody did draft Rapid Striker Shifu, which is the water one, I believe. So, like, fuck your Aqua Jet, your Liquidation, your Surging Strikes, I think is what the name of that move is called. So, honestly, solid pickup. I feel like I just said salad instead of solid. Solid pickup. Excited to use Borrow. He's a fat boy with a base stat a base HP stat, Jesus, of 130, 75 attack, 60 defense, 45 special attack, 100 special defense, and 20 speed. Again, this is our rocker, one of our rockers, a toxic user, a spiker, and just a fat boy that could sit there and eat your hits, hopefully, if all goes well. I should probably explain the names in case people haven't seen Black Clover. Yami is the captain of the Black Bulls. Iron Boulder is a bull-like fucking futuristic thing. So it's like, it fits. Borrow is, he was a character, I believe he died. I don't quite remember. Either that or he's in jail. I believe he has like mud magic or clay magic, one of the two. So kind of fits Clotsire pretty well because it looks like a muddy boy. It's a muddy boy. And then Klaus here is a magic user that can make steel objects, and it was the closest thing. Especially because he has a chariot that he like makes. So yeah. Anyways, we have Klaus, the Iron Treads here with a Quark Drive, of course. Base 90 HP, 112 attack, 120 defense, 72 special attack, 70 special defense, and 106 speed. Another rock user, our Spinner. Our knockoff, an amazing knockoff user, an amazing Volt Switch Mon here as well. We got some Volt Turn action going here with a few Pokemon of ours. Amazing EQ Spammer, again knockoff. Rocks, Rapid Spin, Volt Switch, Deadass. I could fucking probably do like some body press. Yeah, it does get body press. Okay. Ice Spinner as well, being another good fucking move. Do you actually wait? Hold on. Does this thing actually get the new Steel type move? It does get hard press. Yo, that's actually dope. I should have like paid attention a little bit more and seeing what gets what weight. You got Scorching Sands? Is that what I just read? No. Okay. No. That'd be crazy if we got Scorching Sands, actually. Supercell Slam. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. Yeah. But we got Klaus here, an amazing Pokemon. I love this Pokemon a lot. Not as much as I love Great Tusk. Great Tusk to me is a little bit better because it hits hard like a fucking truck. It has everything the same stuff that Iron Treads has. But I just feel like Tusk is a little bit better because it's ground and fighting stab, and kind of a beefy boy there too with the attack stats. But yeah, this is Iron Treads. Solid pickup, honestly. I wanted this because, again, I wanted a solid spinner, something that could get knockoff as well. And Treads was there, so I was like, fuck it, scoop this boy up. Next up, we do have Gray, the Hisuian Zoroark. She is a magic user that can basically... She basically has illusionary magic, basically. She can, like, transform herself so that she doesn't show her true face because she's a shy person. Anyways, we got Zoroark here. Shiny, of course. Beautiful fucking shiny. I love the shiny a lot. Even its Unova form is also still a solid fucking shiny. Normal Ghost. Ghost typing makes it so that we can swap in on anybody who would want a rapid spin. So we got a spin blocker. It's also a solid Pokemon with base 125 special attack, 110 speed as well. So we fast out here. 55 HP, 60 defense, in both stats, physical and special. And then 100 attack, honestly, it's not that bad. We can still technically kind of run this as a mixed attacker. But yeah, we got Zoroark here with Illusion. Hopefully we can do some motherfucking bamboozling, some shenanigans. Its move did get nerfed. Its signature move, Bitter Malice, did get nerfed. But it's still a solid Pokemon. We can go ahead and Will-O-Wisp some stuff. We could probably hack some things. It does have Poltergeist and Knockoff. I believe it gets Burning Jealousy. Yes, it does. Also gets Icy Wind, which wouldn't be bad. Oh, hey, cool. You do get Snowscape. I didn't know that. What else is a solid thing here? Besides it, also have it being a U-turn mon here. So we have the Volt turn core here with Treads and Hisuian Zoroark. Obviously Shadow Ball, Sludge Bomb. It has Sword Stance, Nasty Plot. I'm pretty sure too. It has Locate. That's cool. Yeah, solid Pokemon here. Honestly, this was a Zweilous Pokemon. He was the one that mentioned it. And after seeing, I was like, honestly, it's a solid Pokemon because we get to block spin here. We also have an amazing Hyper Beam Pokemon here. We could deadass just either Specs or Scarf Fist and just click Hyper Beam, deal some massive damage to our opponents. And I have never really used this Pokemon either, so can't wait to see how it turns out in this league. Alright, now we have the main character of Black Clover here. We have Asta. I wasn't sure who I was going to nickname Asta, but ultimately he's basically powerless. Well, he doesn't have any type of magic. He's just a fucking meathead who is good at fighting. So I was like, fuck it, it's a fighting type. Asta the Kamo. So yeah, we got Kamo here. So I know that in the entire team thing, you can see that it's not shiny. It does bother me a little bit, but I kind of forgot to fix that. Anyways, yes, shiny. We are running this as a shiny Pokemon. I do love this thing shiny a lot. It's a beautiful fucking shiny, honestly, especially in Scarlet and Violet. I love how it looks and all that. So base 75 HP, 110 attack, 125 defense, 100 special attack, 105 def, and 85 speed. Now, I wanted a Dragon type when we were when I was looking at the draft and all that, and I mentioned to Zweilous, "Hey yo, dog, Kamo is on the board. I want a fighting type and I want a Dragon type. If it's the fucking bill, I could also run it as a defensive mon. I can run it as a special attacker. I can run it as a physical attacker. So we scooped it. Again, beautiful fucking Pokemon. What's the game that came out? Sun and Moon. Sun and Moon. When it came out, it's the Pokemon I wanted the most on my team. It sucks that we didn't get it until fucking Pony Island. But I wanted this Pokemon on the squad the most. I fucking fell in love with it. When Sun and Moon came out, I enjoyed the fuck out of it a lot. Clanging Souls, right? Not Scales. It might be Scales. Yeah. Oh no. Oh, it has both. Never mind. Clanger's Soul would be insane because it fucking +1 all stats is insane. Clanging Scales as well. That's her special attack there. Solid abilities too with Bulletproof, Soundproof, and Overcoat. Bulletproof makes it so that Bullet Punch, Shadow Ball, not Moonblast, sadly. Shadow Ball, Aura Sphere, and a bunch of other like type of moves like that don't hit us. Sludge Bomb, Bomb moves, Ball moves, and Bullet moves. So Bullet Seed. Does that Rock Blast actually? I'm actually curious. Does it stop Rock Blast? Soundproof is also solid because a lot of people might be wanting to run a. I believe somebody did draft Primarina, so they might want to do like a Liquid Voice set there. Not Liquid Voice. What's the item? Throat Spray. They might want to do a Throat Spray set. Pretty sure also there's some Pokemon to get Boom Burst. If anything wants to alluring voice us as well, we can just block that off. Then we got Overcoat as well, which will only benefit Sandstorm, I guess. Because now Snow doesn't really hit us. Rain never hit us and Sun never hit. Yeah, it's only blocking Sandstorm and Powder moves, right? So like Spore and all that shit. Powder moves and Effect Spore, yeah. And again, like I said, it's an amazing Pokemon. We can run as a defensive mon, as a special attacker, as a physical attacker. We can go ahead and do like a body press Stealth Rock type set with bulk up. Speaking of Boom Burst, it gets Boom Burst. I kind of forgot. We can also go ahead and do a motherfucking like Swords Dance Scaling Shot type of nonsense with fucking loaded dice. Who knows? I might not actually do that because that's kind of garbage. But yeah, solid fucking Pokemon. I love this thing a lot. Next up we have Marileona. She is a fire mage. I don't think there's any other fire mages. Again, I'm only like 70 episodes in. I haven't met that many fucking characters. So there's probably a better fire character that can fits Moltres here. Anyway, there it is. Now that I think about it. But I don't even remember her name though, so it's fine, I guess. I probably should have mentioned the points that the Pokemon were worth. If people want to know, Iron Boulder was 18, Clodsire was 11, Iron Treads was 16, Zoroark Kisui was 12, Kamo was 15, and Marileona is the 10-pointer. So we had a total of 115 points to spend, with a total of 18 points for Terra Captains, total of 3 Terra Captains per team, with one Terra type having to be Stab, and the other 2 could be whatever typing we want. And there were 10 pointers and below, so we could have Terra'd Moltres here, which by the way is another Pokemon that was mentioned by Zoilis. We were talking about scooping up a fire type. We were thinking Infernape. That one got sniped by the homie Demigod. We were also thinking Incineroar, Arcanine Hisui, and Moltres. Ultimately, I decided to get Moltres because I wanted a flyer. I wanted something off the ground because we have a massive weakness to ground and Boulder and Clodsire at that point. So I was like, fuck it, let's get it a flying type. Let's stay off the ground. It's also a solid Pokemon with Flame Body. We're most likely never gonna run pressure, probably. Who knows? But Flame Body is amazing. percentage to burn the opponent after they hit us. It's an amazing special attacker. It's an amazing defensive Pokemon. Again, we could have made this a Terra Captain just to make it a little bit more bulky with like the fairy typing. But then I wouldn't know what other typing we could have gotten it. It has moves like it got Scorching Sands back thanks to the Indigo Disc DLC. It has moves like Overheat, Fire Blast, Flamethrower, Air Slash, Hurricane. Like I said, Scorching Sands. It could U-turn. It also has Brave Bird, which is not bad because it's a solid 100. Where did my thought process just go? It's a 100 base attack. Speaking of the stats here, we have 90 HP, 100 attack, 90 defense, 125 special attack, 85 special defense, and 90 speed. This thing can also go ahead and be a Will-O-Wisp. Like I said, it could be a defensive Pokemon with Scorching Sands, U-turn, and stuff like that. It does have Roar. It also has Weather Ball, Tailwind as well, Burning Jealousy, stuff like that. I could also set up the Sun for us. Is that the only one? No, it does get Rain Dance. I was about to say, I'm pretty sure it also gets Rain Dance. Yeah. It gets Agility as well if we need that. Ancient Power too to get the boosts, which would be insane. I think I mentioned Air Slash, which is decent because we can go ahead and have a chance to flinch our opponents, stuff like that. Solid Pokemon. Definitely going to be the first time I ever use this thing competitively, to be honest. Excuse me. I'm still trying to get over this little cold I had. But yeah, Marileona, I can't wait to see how she does in this league. Again, first time using it. Can't wait to fucking burn people with Flame Body. Or Scorching Sands. Because we rather do damage than no damage at all. Aka Will-O-Miss. Next up, we have our first Terra Captain. Seke the Araquanid. Seke is a mage that could, like... He makes some weird, like... bubble type magic thing where he could, like, protect himself and stuff like that. I don't really pay much attention to him. He's basically a comic relief character in the anime. But he's also in the Praying Mantis squad. So I was like, Bug, he has some type of bubble shit. So it makes sense for Araquanid. Water Bubble and Water Absorber are our abilities here. We have a total base stat of 68 HP. I don't know why I said total. It's 508. No, not 508. Fucking, I don't know. Our stats are 68 HP, 70 attack, 92 defense, 50 special attack, 132 special defense, and 42 speed. This is our Sticky Webber. This is also our Terra Captain, like I said, with Water, Fire, and Grass. Fire's there because obviously Water Absorb, Fire, probably decent. Water Bubble makes it so that our fire moves do half damage, I believe, right? Yeah, it's halved. And then water type moves from this Pokemon do 2 times more power. So obviously Water Terra, Water Bubble, or Araquanid will go ham. Like I said, this is our Stick Webber, first Terra Captain. A lot of people in the Discord, in the chat, were talking about this Pokemon. I was also mentioning some other Pokemon, for example, Coil Electros with Supercell Slam, goes nuts with Terra Electric or Ice to get the Bolt Beam action there. What else? Terra Grass was also again for Water Bubble. But yeah, mostly wanted this Pokemon not only for Terra Captain, but to make sure we can set up webs and do some massive damage with Terra Water move. My eye is itchy. Oh no. Oh my god, my eye. It's probably fucking irritated. Anyways, next up we have our second Terra Captain, Charmy the Appleton. So Charmy is a character that has, I believe it's sheep magic is what she calls it. I could be wrong. I apologize. I haven't learned everything yet. But she basically can summon sheep at will. and they do whatever she asks them to. She mostly makes them cook, which is why Appleton is nicknamed after Charmy, because food. Also, she's a small little bean, and Appleton is a small little bean. We got Ripe and Gluttony, which makes fucking sense for Charmy, and Thick Fat, of course. Secondary Terror Captain here, like I said, with Terror Grass, Fairy, and Steel. I'm kind of tempted to actually swap the Grass out for Dragon. I'll see how I feel about that. We might be seeing that over Grass. Anyways, Thick Fat, of course, is probably going to be the ability we run 24/7, because Fire and Ice do a lot of won't do that much to us. Base stats are 110 in HP, 85 attack, 80 defense, 100 special attack, 80 special defense, and 30 speed. This is going to be a little fat girl. I probably shouldn't say that. Sorry. But Appleton is here. Can't wait to use it. I fucking love this Pokemon a lot. When it came out, actually, I preferred this over Flapple a lot more. Sucks that the Gigantamax forms looked exactly the fucking same. It fucking blows. But yeah, recovery Pokemon. Apple Acid could be there so that we can lower the special defensive Pokemon. We got Giga Drain, we got Leech Seed shenanigans, we have Recycle shenanigans. We have Reflect and Light. Actually, you do get Reflect and Light Screen. We have Reflect and Light Screen there. We can also go ahead and Sucker Punch people. What other moves you get besides, like, you could probably set up Brain. Yeah, you can set up Brain and Sunny Day. You have Withdraw, but you got Iron Defense, which is probably better. I could set up Grassy Terrain if I wanted to with this. We got Amnesia. We got motherfucking Body Press. We got Curse. We got Draco Meteor. We got motherfucking, I already said, Giga Drain. Solid fucking Pokemon here. Again, like I said, I love this Pokemon in Sword and Shield a lot more than Appleton. Or Flapple, sorry. And then Dipplin came out. I'm not that big a fan of Dipplin. I'm like, dope. Hydrapple came out. I'm still not that big a fan of Hydrapple. I'm like, it's a dope fucking Pokemon. But Appleton it's my more favorite Pokemon. And this Pokemon was worth 3 points, and Araquanid was worth 9 points. I kind of forgot about that. So we got a 3-pointer here in Charmy the Appleton, who is going to be a beautiful Pokemon. And I can't wait to use her. Next up, we have Tormenta, or Fragile, something like that. Tormenta. She was just introduced, to me at least. She's a weather mage, I think. I could be wrong. She could just be an ice mage. I'm not sure. Like that, as I stopped watching when she was introduced, and then I just saw a little bit of like info about that. So yeah, we have Tormenta here, the Alolan Ninetales. Again, like I said, originally this was Florges, but I decided to drop it, and I was looking at some Pokemon I wanted an Ice type, I still wanted a Fairy type. Boom, it covers both fucking typings I wanted. It's also a solid Pokemon with Aurora Veil and Snow Warning to fucking do a weather competition against our opponents. Base stats are 73 HP, 67 attack, 75 defense, 81 special attack, 100 special defense, and 109 speed. She fast. Again, Snow Warning, setting up the snow. We also have Aurora Veil. We could also do what's it called? Snowscape. There we go. I already said Aurora Veil. Has Freeze Dry. That's the other move I'm fucking thinking about. Freeze Dry to hit water types are super effective. We have Moonblast, of course. We could also Draining Kiss if we need to. Ice Beam if we want. Ice Shard if we want. We got motherfucking... Actually, do you get a Luring Voice too? You don't get a Luring Voice. Aw, that kind of sucks. Do you get Psychic Noise though? You don't even get Psychic Noise. That kind of sucks. You get Triple Axle though. That's cool. So Tormenta here is a 12-pointer. I believe Florges was like an 8-pointer. I think. I could be fucking wrong here. Let me actually see. I think it's an 8-pointer. It could be an 8-pointer, not an 18-pointer. Let's see. No, oh, yeah, I was wrong. It's a 9-pointer. And then Grafia is a 5-pointer. So yeah. We got Tormenta here with Freeze Dry, Moonblast, Aurora Veil. I believe we are doing Dry Pass, which is using Baton Pass, but without any stat boosts or stuff like that. I think we're doing Dry Pass. I could be wrong. We could do Chilling Water to lower the attack stat of an opponent. If we want to. Dark Pulse is also their disable Yawn. No, it's not Yawn. Is it Yawn? You do get Yawn, right? Is it Yawn? Is that the move I'm thinking of? No. Hypnosis. Hypnosis. That's what it is. You get Hypnosis. So yeah, Torment's beautiful fucking Pokemon. Beautiful fucking shiny. I love this thing a lot. Happy I got it. Happy nobody scooped it up. Haha. Haha. So yeah. And next up we have our the first time I'm ever going to be using a Prankster Pokemon. Our Prankster Pokemon. Motherfucking Zora the Morgrem. Kind of forgot what the Pokemon's name was, mostly because I only focus on Grimmsnarl, the secondary mascot of the channel. But yeah, we got baby boy, well, angsty teen boy here, Zora the Morgram. Shout outs to our secondary mascot, Grimmsnarl, aka originally named Blitzwolfer. But we got Prankster, Frisk, and Pickpocket. Again, first time I'm ever using a Prankster Pokemon. We're going to be parting shotting, we're going to be tricking, light screen reflecting, thunder waving. I think I said thunder waving already. I don't remember. A bunch of other fucking bullshit. Probably even Torment. Base stats are 65 HP, 60 attack, 45 defense, 75 special attack, 55 special defense, and 70 speed. Crazy that this thing has a 15-point higher special attack when it's more of a physical attacker. It's crazy to me. But yeah, we have ourselves Morgram here. No idea how many times I'll probably be using this thing. Again, Prankster never really used it, so I don't know. But we got T-Wave and all that type of bullshit. Parting Shot is probably gonna be the best fucking thing we have here. Frisk might come in handy. Pickpocket also might come in handy if we decide to do a MV type thing and do Fling Big Nugget. With Morgram here. I think that's about everything I have to say. Zora, again, he also just got introduced to me, but he seems like a little prankster dude. My eye is still irritated. So yeah, can't wait to see this. Also, I fucking love this fucking shiny. Impidimp was the first shiny I actually got in Sword and Shield. I was breeding for Grimmsnarls, so I can have a physically offensive one, so I could go ahead and fight people with. Cause bulk up prankster is funny. And out of nowhere, I think on like egg number 12, I hatched a shiny, and I was like, "Hey yo, what the fuck?" And yeah, I love this thing shiny a lot, which is why our secondary mascot is a shiny Grimmsnarl. Yeah. So next up, we have our final Terra Captain. We got Nero the Honchkrow here, with Insomnia, Superlock, and Moxie. Nero is a bird that has been following Asta since the second episode, I want to say. And it actually matches Honchkrow's color scheme a lot. We also are rocking Terra Dark, Fighting, and Steel. Dark is so that we do more damage with our dark moves, because Brave Bird is just going to be insane. Fighting, I don't remember. I think it's because Steel types, I think, was the reason why. And then Steel is for fairies. I think that's why. I think that's what Zoilis told me. I'm trying to remember correctly. But, yeah. Also, did lose superpower, so Fighting is also a decent addition to it as well. We got 100 HP, 125 attack, 52 defense, 105 special attack, 52 special defense, and 71 speed. That 105 in special attack is still solid as fuck. That means we can go ahead and run Hurricane, Dark Pulse. Not extra sensory. I think you get Psychic. You do get Chilling Water. You do get Psychic Noise. Hey, actually, dope. obviously Terra Blast, Shadow Ball, Heat Wave. You do get Hex. You also get Icy Wind, Snarl. And then obviously the 125 attack is going to go crazy with, if we ever decide to do an acrobatic set, that'll go ham. Brave Bird, of course, Foul Play, Lash Out, Night Slash, Sucker Punch, U-Turn. It's solid here. Terra Blast as well will do some damage. We could also probably do some dual Wing Beat shenanigans. Comeuppance, which is it returns 1.5 times the damage that we took, which is wild. We could also be sneaky and go ahead and steal people's shit with Thief. Overall, I fucking love this Pokemon a lot. I used it in Pokemon Diamond. Instead of using Staraptor, I used Murkrow, and then I evolved that thing into a Honchkrow after finding out how to evolve it, and I fell in love with this Pokemon. Dark is my favorite type, and then Honchkrow being a Dark type, and an awesome looking mob boss. I, of course, fell in love with this Pokemon. I named mine normally Floyd, after Pretty Boy Floyd, who is a mob boss. So yeah, we got Narrow here, the Honchkrow. I really wish that it still had fucking superpower, or at least give it close combat now. Like, come on, dog. Or some type of fucking fighting move, please. I feel like it could also probably learn Play Rough. That'd be dope. Because it's the mob boss Pokemon. I feel like it makes sense for it to also get Play Rough. Luck, the shiny Ampharos. Ampharos' shiny is so beautiful, dude. I fucking love it. We got Static and plus us abilities. Obviously, Static is going to be superior here. With base 90 HP at 75 attack, 85 defense, 115 special attack, 90 special defense, and 55 speed. I was planning on having this BR Terra captain here as well. By the way, I don't think I mentioned it, but Morgrem was worth 2 points, Honchkrow was worth 5 points, and Ampharos was worth 2 points as well. I think I mentioned Ninetales. If not, she was worth 12 points. But we got Luck here, the Ampharos here. Solid Pokemon overall. It gets Cotton Guard to raise its defense, and then we can go, do some shenanigans with that. Do you get Trailblaze? You do get Trailblaze. And then of course we have a Slow Volt Switchmon here, so could do some work here as well. I love this Pokemon a lot too. When I was in the Battle Shack, I did use this Pokemon. I carried it up against one of my opponents who had an insane team. I carried it into Terra Fighting. It put in work, and then I just had to like predict between Sucker Punch or Iron Head coming from a fucking King Gambit. And I believe we won that match at the end. Because I think we ran into timer, and then I think I had more Pokemon left still. But that was a great match, and I love this thing a lot. If this were to have been my Terra Captain, it would have been Electric, Fairy, and probably Dragon, maybe. I'm not sure. But beautiful Pokemon here. Of course, it has agility as well. Cotton Guard for some sneaky shenanigans. Discharge, so we can go ahead and paralyze them for a higher chance rather than going for Thunderbolts. It has access to the elemental punches. It has Dragon Tail. So it's a phaser. It has Dazzling Gleam. You also didn't get Alluring Voice nor Psychic Noise, which sucks. Power Gem, if we want that too. Supercell Slam, of course. Like I said, T-Bolt, Thunder Wave, Wild Charge. What's down here? Kind Spore, if we want to lower the speed. Dragon Cheer, I guess, but that's not really any necessary. It's more so for doubles. Again, we could do Fling. Meteor Beam. You got Meteor Beam, that's dope. Rain Dance Setter here as well. Zap Cannon, if we want to just fucking run some fucking wild shit. With Inferno Moltres if we want to too. So yeah, that's Luck. Again, I love this Pokemon a lot. I would have definitely Terra'd it, but talking with Zoila's team building and everything, I feel like the Pokemon that we did Terra were probably the best options. especially the Charming the Appleton. I fucking love that thing a lot. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the draft analysis. Go ahead and comment down below what Pokemon you guys are most excited to see, and who's gonna rack up the most knockouts here, or most kills, if you want to call it that, which is what I'm pretty sure we all call it, anyways. So let me know in the comments down below who's gonna rack up the most kills. My money's on Yami. That's where my money's at. It's on Yami, which is probably not a safe bet because Yami always loses fucking money in the anime. It's funny. But yeah, comment down below who you guys like from the team and who's gonna rack up the most kills. With that said and done, see you guys in week 1.